Tales from the shit.
TFTS, episode 96, with your head pooper in command, Josh Jack. An educational show about something nasty we all do. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living. Life goes on, poop goes on, and when you came out of your mother, blah, blah, blah. Hey, folks. TF. I'm checking the audio. Audio sounds good. It's Memorial Day, folks. How you doing? It's been about 4 weeks. Unfortunately, see my webcam is messed up. I broke the handle off it a while ago. It still works, but I don't have the time to mess around with it because I don't get much time to myself, as you guys know. But you don't need to see my ugly mug. You see half of my face. I'm pulling a Sia. Anyways, happy Memorial Day, and like I said, it's been about 4 weeks. I don't have any poop articles. I couldn't find any. I think last month I had 4 or 5. This month, all I have is poop topics. So it's going to be a quick show. So pretty much, we'll just get right into it. And hopefully the next show will have more stuff. Once again, I try to write as much as I can for the show. But sometimes nothing interesting is going on. My poops are just regular, or I just been pooping at home, and someone actually, it's actually interesting. Someone said to me a year or two ago, do I purposely eat stuff to give myself diarrhea? And I don't. I mean, I used to do that once in a while if I wasn't going out for the night. I would eat some soft chicken tacos. Costanza IPs. Costanza's here, everybody. One of the only viewers we have. So years ago I used to do that. Like, for example, if I was staying on a Tuesday night, I would eat soft chicken tacos with hot sauce, or I would eat like buffalo wings and pizza. But now that I go out more, I don't do that much anymore. Do more freestyle songs. Well, yeah, I mean, I would like to do more songs, but I'm very lazy. I'm working on other projects and stuff. And well, let's get to the show, folks. The day of the last show, I had 2 homemade sausage Thomas muffins with eggs. Later, a little turkey sandwich. Then I had Chipotle after the gym. The next morning, I dropped a 10-inch long log with bits. It was the biggest dump I ever took in a while, and I wish I was going to take a picture of this, and I should have. I mean, you should have saw the size of this log, you guys. I don't know how this thing was breathing inside of me. I had steak and egg whites for the first time in a while. I took 3 poops before I left out to go to this comedy open mic. I took 2 Tums, but it didn't work. This is when I went to the Royal. You guys remember the short I put up with the Febreze, freshening up? This is the night it happened. So I went to this comedy open mic called the Royal, and as soon as the show started, I had to take a big... I never would have went there if I didn't know. I had to take a big stinky poop as soon as the show started. There's only one bathroom, and it's in the back, and there's no Febreze or anything, so I take a big stinky poop. I flushed it 3 times. The whole room could smell it. When I came back, they had a fan blowing, and someone was spraying perfume. I stayed for about 5 or 10 more minutes, and I ran out of there. It was very embarrassing. So that's when I came back, and I brought the Febreze, and I did that bit. That really happened, folks. It's a true story. I had 2 homemade Thomas muffins with eggs. Then for dinner, a Chipotle bowl, same as last time. I took a long, skinny log dump with bits at Target, and then I did some live streaming. I used to eat a lot of steak and egg whites. I would eat steak about once or twice a week. At one point, I was eating steak 4 or 5 times a week. I'm only eating steak about once or twice a week to save money. I had steak and egg whites for early lunch. Then for a late dinner, I had Taco Bell Diablo nuggets with fries, 2 beef tacos, and cheese. You guys remember I did that review. The next day for lunch, I made a beef burrito bowl at home with hot sauce. I took a big curly log with chunks. And then that morning, and later, a big spread-apart meatloaf dump that reeked. If you guys know, you take those dumps where it looks like it's meatballs, but it's all spread apart. Yeah. I had steak and egg whites for lunch, then for dinner, a whole pizza at Chicky and Pete's. The next morning, I had Italian hoagie at Wawa. I took a broke-apart full bowl dump in the morning, then later another broke-apart full dump. So that happened within a few days within each other. And now if you guys notice, but toilet paper seems to get more expensive. I don't know what kind of toilet paper you guys use, but I said before, I use Charmin Extra Soft, and it was like $40 for like, what, 18 rolls or something? Well, that's pretty fucking expensive. That's like $2 a roll or something. Like, I need to go back to school and do some math. But still, it's like toilet paper is fucking expensive. And then sometimes when my mom runs out of toilet paper, she steals it out of my room. And I'm like, she steals the good stuff, and then she buys the cheap crap. And I'm like, I don't want that cheap shit up my ass. That's the reason why I spend a lot of money. I want the Charmin Extra Soft, because I want that softness on my splinter, you know? Let's see. I'm not rich here. I ate a steak and egg whites for dinner, and then for dinner I had a Chipotle bowl. I didn't poop until 4 p.m. the next day. It's weird how sometimes you eat a lot and poop a little, and then sometimes you eat a little bit and then you poop a lot. Yeah. And finally, it was so hot out. How hot was it? It was so hot in my room, my baby wipes lost moisture. It didn't feel so good on my asshole. So, yeah, that happened last week. Guys, remember, we had a heat wave here on the East Coast. And it was so hot in my room that when I need to use my baby wipes, I'm like, what the hell happened? You know, there's no moisture here. So pretty much, that's it for the show. The only thing I want to say is I just took a poop today, just about an hour and a half ago, around 1 o'clock, 1:30. I had, yesterday, what did I have? Oh yeah, yesterday I had an Italian hoagie from Wawa. And then, I don't remember what I ate for dinner. I ate something else for dinner. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. And then today, I fucking had some hamburger beef. I took half of this hamburger. I had some hash browns and some cottage cheese, so that's a weird mixture. I did that. And once I drank my green tea with my lemon, last night I had 3 plates of spaghetti. That's what I had yesterday. Yesterday I had 3 plates of spaghetti. Spaghetti. I didn't have meatballs. What did I have with it? I had kind of weird. I had chicken. These chicken tenders I left over. So I had 2 chicken tenders, and I had 3 plates of spaghetti. So I was all bloated and all full, and then I didn't poop until like I said, around 12:30, 1 o'clock. It was a pretty big poop. And now we're doing the show now. But folks, that is it for the show. As I said, this show fell short because we usually have some poop articles. Hopefully next month, we'll have some poop articles. There's 5 Mondays next month. So we'll be back in about 5 weeks. That'll give us extra time to write and come up with some more stuff. So that's it for the show. The show is on iTunes. Look for it. Write a bad review. Give it 2 stars as a number 2. But you just listened to an episode of
Tales from the Shit.
Keep on pooping, keep on living, and it's going to start getting hot out, folks. So you're going to start taking those hot, sweaty poops. Just remember, be careful what you eat out in the sun. But I'm sure we'll talk about that on the next episode. That is it. Thank you for anybody who watched or listened. 1 or 2 of yous. Not many people are in the poop humor these days. And that's it. I'll see ya. Tales from the Shit with Josh, Jack,